So, you know how around Mother's Day, everything just gets, well, almost impossibly glossy?
Oh, totally. Like perfect families, serene moms, everything bathed in golden light.
Exactly. Those picture-perfect brunches where no one spills anything. It can feel, I don't know, a bit disconnected from the day-to-day reality of, actual parenting.
Right. It's the highlight reel. You don't see the messy middle bits.
Yeah.
And we both know there's a lot more to being a mom than that curated image.
That's exactly what we wanted to dig into today. Sort of a mom versus myth exploration, if you will.
I like that.
Because look, whether you're deep in the newborn fog, trying to survive the toddler years, or, guiding teenagers while maybe dealing with your own stuff, like career changes,
Mm.
there's this whole other side of motherhood that doesn't always get talked about.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's those unspoken parts, isn't it? The surprises, the things that make you laugh hysterically one minute and want to tear your hair out the next.
Right. So that's our plan. We'll touch on some of those early expectations.
What you thought it would be like.
Yeah. And then the things that kind of blindside you, the nobody told me that moments.
Oh, there are a few of those.
And we'll definitely bust some myths and then end on those really sweet, heartwarming bits too.
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Well, let's go back to the beginning. That initial picture, like what's the big expectation when you first hold your baby?
I think for a lot of people, it's that instant rush, that lightning bolt of overwhelming love and connection, like in the movies.
Right, the movie moment. And yeah, that definitely happens for some people. But what's also really, really common?
Well, honestly, a whole jumble of things. Feeling completely overwhelmed is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Exhaustion like you've never known. Maybe even a bit numb or just terrified by the responsibility.
Totally. That feeling of, oh my gosh, this tiny person depends entirely on me.
Exactly. It's not always instant bliss, and that's so important to say. That profound love, it often grows, It builds through the thousand little moments.
Like the late night feeds. Or soothing them when they're sick, or just the rhythm of showing up day after day. It deepens over time.
It really does. It's not just a switch. Okay, what about the stuff, the nursery?
Ah, the Pinterest board come to life. The perfectly coordinated colors, the whimsical mobile.
The drawers folded just so.
Oh, yeah, a masterpiece of design and organization.
And then reality hits. Where does the baby actually sleep for the first, 3 to 6 months?
Right next to your bed, probably.
Yeah.
A bassinet or a co-sleeper.
Yep, and that beautiful crib.
Becomes a very expensive laundry holder. Or a
Yep.
stuffed animal collector.
Huh. Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember a friend saying her nursery was mostly just a really nice backdrop for her pacing back and forth at 3 a.m.
Sounds about right. And it connects to another expectation, doesn't it? This idea of being in control.
Oh, for sure. You think, okay, I'll plan things out. We'll have schedule.
Routines. We love routines. We think we can manage it all predictably.
And then what happens? What does the universe, or rather the baby, say to that? Usually something like hold my milk. It's just constant unpredictability, isn't it?
Totally. You plan a nice walk and bam, diaper blowout of epic proportions.
Or you make their absolute favorite meal, and suddenly today it's the most disgusting thing they've ever seen.
Yesterday's delight is today's floor decoration.
Precisely. You learn pretty fast that flexibility isn't just nice to have, it's essential for survival. You have to surrender some of that control.
You really do. It teaches you to roll with it like nothing else. Okay, so those are some expectation gaps. What about the things that just feel like they came out of nowhere? Wait, nobody mentioned this stuff.
Oh, the list is long. But a big one has to be the physical recovery after birth.
Yes, let's talk about that. It feels like it's often glossed over.
It really is. People focus on labor, maybe, but the weeks and months after, it can feel like you've been hit by a truck, honestly.
It's a major physical event.
Exactly. And your body has been through it.
Yeah.
Stitches, swelling, hormones going absolutely haywire. That fourth trimester is a real thing, and it can be intense.
So intense. And it's not just physical, is it? There's that whole other layer. The mental load.
Ugh, the mental load, yes. It's that constant invisible hum in the background.
What does that actually involve? Because it's hard to explain sometimes.
It's keeping track of everything. Doctor's appointments, vaccine schedules, what size clothes they're in now. Oh, wait, now they need the next size up.
Diapers, wipes, remembering snacks, signing permission slips, RSVPing to birthday parties.
Exactly. Who needs what, where they need to be, when. It's this enormous mental spreadsheet that you're constantly updating. and it's often completely unseen.
You're basically the CEO, CFO, and logistics manager for a tiny, very demanding human.
Pretty much. And all that managing happens inside your own head, which can feel
Yeah.
pretty isolating sometimes.
Yeah, even with a supportive partner, they might not realize just how many tabs you have open mentally.
Right. And then running alongside all that, there's guilt.
Ah, yes. Mom guilt. The unwelcome companion.
It seems to attach itself to everything, doesn't it?
Everything. Screen time too much, too little, food organic enough, too picky, working, not working. The choices are endless, and so is the potential for guilt.
It's relentless. But, one way to maybe reframe it
Yeah.
is that the guilt often stems from caring so damn much.
That's a good point.
You feel guilty because you desperately want to do the right thing, whatever that is.
Yeah.
You're constantly second-guessing because you love them so fiercely.
That's actually really helpful. It's a sign of love, not necessarily failure. Okay, what else? A big one is identity, right?
Oh, massive. Becoming a mother isn't just like adding another hat to your collection.
No.
It fundamentally changes who you are. Your priorities do a complete 180. Your relationships shift with your partner, your friends, your own parents.
Your relationship with yourself changes.
Absolutely. It's not just you plus baby. It's a whole new version of you emerging.
Yeah.
Often stronger, more compassionate, more resilient than you ever thought possible.
Yeah, you discover depths you didn't know you had. But, and this is important, it's also okay to sometimes miss the before version, right?
Yeah, 100%. You can adore your child, be completely devoted to being a mom, and still miss aspects of your pre-kid life.
Like sleeping in. Or spontaneous weekend trips.
Or just having uninterrupted thoughts. Missing that stuff doesn't make you a bad mom. It just means you're human, navigating a huge life change. It's okay to feel nostalgic sometimes while you're figuring out this new normal.
It's that both hand thing, isn't it? You can love this new life and miss parts of the old one. Okay, so we've got expectations, the surprises. Let's bust some myths, those common sayings about motherhood that really need to go.
Yes, let's do it. These myths set people up for feeling like they're doing it wrong. Okay, number one, the absolute classic. Sleep when the baby sleeps.
Oh, if only every pregnant person hears this a million times.
Right, and busted. Utterly busted. First off, even if the baby's asleep, there are usually about, 50 other things you feel you should be doing.
Dishes, laundry, showering, eating something that requires utensils.
Exactly. Or just staring blankly at a wall for 5 minutes. And second, who can just magically fall asleep on command, especially when you're wired and sleep deprived?
It's a cruel irony. Okay, myth number 2. Breastfeeding is natural, so it'll be easy.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a big one. And busted. Look, yes, it's a natural process biologically, but natural does not equal easy.
Not at all.
It's a learned skill for both the mom and the baby. There can be pain, latch issues, supply worries, clogged ducts. It can be really challenging emotionally and physically.
It often requires a ton of support, lactation consultants, support groups, patients. It's not always that serene, effortless image.
Not even close for
Right.
many people, and that's okay. Okay, next myth. You'll love every single minute.
Oof, the pressure in that one.
Right, like you're failing if you don't feel blissful 24/7. So definitely busted. You will love your child with a depth you didn't know was possible.
Absolutely.
But will you love the 3 a.m. screaming or the endless whining or the sheer bone-deep exhaustion? Probably not.
It's okay to feel frustrated or bored or just completely touched out sometimes. It doesn't mean you love them any less. It just means you're human.
Exactly. It's part of the deal. Okay, next up. Good moms do it all. The supermom myth.
Ugh, yes, busted. Please, can we just bust this one into tiny pieces?
Seriously. This idea that you have to juggle everything perfectly, career, home, kids, self-care, social life, without breaking a sweat. It's impossible and so damaging.
Good moms ask for help. Good moms have messy houses sometimes. Good moms say no. Good moms take breaks.
Amen. Trying to be a supermom is just a recipe for burnout. It's okay to be just mom, a real human mom.
Good enough, mom. Okay, last one. Once you figure out a stage, you're good. Like you crack the code for newborns, and then parenting is smooth sailing.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? But nope, busted. Just when you think you've mastered the swaddle, they start rolling over.
Just when you figure out their nap schedule, they drop a nap.
Just when you get through the toddler tantrums, the tweenage moods arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are constantly changing. Growth spurts, regressions, new developmental phases.
It requires constant adaptation. You never really arrive. You're always learning.
Always. It keeps you on your toes, that's for sure.
It definitely does. But, amidst all the challenges and the busted myths and the tough moments, there are these other moments, these like little pockets of pure sunshine.
Oh, absolutely. The moments that make you think, okay, this is why. The little things that just fill your heart right up.
Yeah. We actually gathered a few little anonymous snippets, sort of like mini love bombs, things kids and partners said about their moms.
Oh, I love this idea.
Okay, listen to this one. This is from a 6-year-old. I love when mommy makes pancakes shaped like dinosaurs. She says they're magical. I think she is too.
Ah, stop it. That's adorable. Dinosaur pancakes. Magical.
Mm.
Okay, my turn. A partner shared this. She never stops trying, even when she's tired, even when she's doubting herself. She's the glue holding everything together.
Wow. That one hits deep, doesn't it? That quiet, steady resilience. Okay, how about this from a teenager? She listens to my dumb stories and never laughs. Well, only when I want her to. That's why she's my best friend.
Oh, that's gold. That
Yeah.
transition to being a trusted confidant for your older kids,
Yeah.
that's huge. Okay, last one. This is via dad from a toddler.
Yeah.
She has the best cuddles ever, like warm jelly bean,
Warm jelly beans. That's just pure toddler sweetness.
isn't it? So simple, but so lovely.
See, it's those things, the silly pancakes, the recognition of effort, being that safe space to talk, the best cuddles. Those are the things that fuel you through the hard stuff.
They really are. That's the heart of it, isn't it? Motherhood is this incredibly complex tapestry. It's woven with threads of exhaustion and frustration, sure, but also these incredibly bright threads of joy, connection, and love that are just unmatched.
Yeah, it might not look like the magazines. It might be messy and chaotic and loud, but maybe that's the point. That's what makes it real. That's what makes it transformative.
Exactly. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about navigating the imperfection with love.
So if you're listening right now, maybe you're in the trenches, feeling like you're not living up to some ideal, please know you're not alone at all.
Not even a little bit.
Uh-huh.
The mess, the doubts, the feeling like you have no idea what you're doing some days, that is the real story. That's part of being a mom.
So maybe be a little kinder to yourself today.
Please do. Order the pizza. Leave the laundry. Let the kids watch an extra show if you need a minute. Put on comfy pants.
Forget the Pinterest board for a while.
Yeah.
Embrace the warm jelly bean cuddles and the slightly burnt dinosaur pancake.
Yes. And just know this, truly, you're doing so much better than you think.
You are enough. Absolutely enough.
And you are so, so loved. Happy Mother's Day.